What is up, you guys? Miami Hurricanes time, back with another video, and today we're going to be discussing Tate Martell and some news and updates on his NCAA waiver to be eligible this year. Now, before I get into that, I want to give people that have no clue about who Tate Martell is, what his situation is at. They're not Miami Hurricanes people, they're not Ohio State people, they're just college football fans, what have you. Here's the deal. Tate Martell was a highly touted recruit, 2016-2017 high school Gatorade Player of the Year. ESPN ranked him in top 6 for a dual threat quarterback. 247 got him in second place. So regardless, he was up there and everybody wanted him. He was even featured in Quarterback One, the Netflix show about quarterbacks around high schools and the prominent figures that there were. So, big guy, big name guy. Now, to give you guys a timeline, now that we know what Tate Martell is, Justin Fields, another big name, Quarterback One also player, transferred over from Georgia to Ohio State. Also had a waiver to be eligible for the first year as he's there at Ohio State because he has to sit out a year according to the rules as they are. In fact, 64 other players applied for this. Now, 51 of them have already been confirmed, including Justin Fields. Now, I know, Justin Fields had his based on racism. Previous Georgia baseball players and such gave racial slurs to him, and he felt uncomfortable, and he transferred out. At least that was the basis of his waiver being, presented and it being confirmed. Now, to get it out of the way, I'm not okay with racism. Never okay. No one should be judged on their skin tone, color, culture, background, heritage, what have you. Everyone of any background should have equal opportunities. Never okay to do that. But prominent figures are always going to have hate in all sorts of different ways, whether it be represented in racism or in hate or whichever way you have you. Unfortunately, big name players and people in general get always a small group or maybe a big group of haters out there, and it's really unfortunate and sad. Now, Tate Martell is a guy that transferred out of Ohio State because Justin Fields transferred in. What that means is he also has to sit out a year and is not eligible. Now, he also threw in a waiver on the basis of Ryan Day becoming head coach and Urban Meyer leaving there and other things and such like that. So, first week of February, we have Justin Fields being confirmed. They're saying, boom, he's good to go. You can play. The second week of February, NCAA releases this interesting little update here. All right. NCAA has started an all-encompassing review of the guidelines it uses, which they do when granting immediate eligibility for players who transfer from one school. So what this is saying is, hey guys, 54 players that we had and already confirmed. All right, we're going to relook everything for the other guys that are left over. We're not going to be treating everyone the same way. We're going to be relooking at these couple guys and the future, is what that's telling me, okay? Let's keep reading on. It gets even worse. It's just awful. Now, they mentioned, in his article that, hey, Justin Fields already gone. Here's Shea Patterson. We do believe attention on a small number of high-profile requests can skew perceptions and scope of the staff and the committee view. Blah, blah, blah. What I hear is excuses, excuses, excuses. What they're releasing is basically telling me, hey, there's another guy that's going to be coming up, Tate Martell. He's a small number high-profile request. It might skew the perception and make everyone hate us about our decision here. Okay? That's what I hear when I'm reading this. Continuing on. Each waiver request is reviewed individually, and they present a unique factor pattern. Okay, that's fine, but individually reviewed, regardless, you have a certain standard or rules that must apply to all. Across the board, everyone. And when you do something, it puts a prerequisite for what happened and everyone else and how they're treated. So, yes, you look at everyone individually, but you have to keep the same terms on everyone, everywhere. But excuses, continuing on. Almost always confidential information about the student is in that pattern. Almost always. Another excuse. By the way, almost always sounds like pretty much almost think so, but doesn't mean always, okay? It's not 100%. That's an excuse. That's exaggeration, okay? They're just throwing there's confidential information. You didn't really know about the situation. You can't really judge us. We don't want to skew a wrong perception of our staff. It's just not good. It is not good at all. Look, guys, here's the deal. Free Tate Martell, NCAA, is what I say, okay? It's now the last week of February. We've still not heard any updates. Just to put this in perspective, we had 65% players in the 18 season transferring and getting confirmed. Now, I understand there's only about 19 players and 9 of them got confirmed. But now, this season, there's 64 and 51 of them already got confirmed. Where's the rest? What's going on? Okay? And you released this after you've confirmed 54? That's just wrong. That is not okay for you to have different standards for different people. We'll see where this goes up and ends up. But guys, this article, in the release and statement after in the timeline of Justin Fields being confirmed and the other guys of 54 being confirmed is just very suspicious to me. It's not good and I'm not liking it. Free Tate Martell NCAA. There's no reason these players should not be able to transfer out. I mean, a great example is coaches. They move around ever. Even our own Manny Diaz that we all love and rep. He was at Temple for a couple of weeks, recruiting guys, and then he left. What's to say that these players can't do that? I understand there may be some confusion and issues here or there for some schools, but players should have just as much power as coaches. They should not be placed in very difficult positions. These players should be given the opportunity to play their best ball in the best position that they believe they can. Free Tate Martell. Guys, college football is a crazy and exciting world, and sometimes it's a bit infuriating one with the NCAA, but at the end of the day, guys, we know it's all about the U.